First test of the defence arriving here. Oh, and they can't deal with it. It's a tremendous goal from Adriano. And the goalkeeper at full stretch, Ruben, unable to get his hand to that. And that is a sparkling start for Adriano in Barcelona.
Well, we're talking about arguably, you know, Alba being a better left back, and I said, well, you know, he's not a bad left back to have at Adriano. He scores goals. I was going to say he's got 3 goals this season. I can change that now. He's got 4 goals, and all 4 of them are exactly the same. They're all from outside the box, Kevin. They're right foot or left foot. This is a fantastic strike. He picks his spot, he curls it inside the right hand side far post, and he's 2-footed. That's quality. Just look at that. You can see behind it the angle of the ball, the curl on it. There's nothing the goalkeeper Ruben can do. What a start for Barcelona.
Just a little over 90 seconds.
As much as they can, Rayo Vallecano, they have to.
Treasuras, Falque! And Valdez having to get down to make the save. He didn't catch it cleanly, Falque, but his eyes would have lit up for a second or two here.
I'll tell you what, good football again, Kevin. Great run from Falque. First touch is good. Left foot onto his right. He's got to take the shot early. He's Dani Alves breathing down him, and he forces the save from Victor Valdez.
Fabregas into the path here of Messi! So close to a milestone goal. He's one behind the all-time record goal scorer in Spanish football, Telmo Zarra of Athletic Bilbao.
I thought he had got it, Kevin. Lovely run here. He's well picked out by Cesc Fabregas. He's onside. Unbelievable. Chest control, looking on his left, pivots on the other foot and hits it first time with his right foot. That change of direction there, and just off the outside of the post. So unlucky. Well, Paco Jimenez is not.
Baena into the path here now. Pedro! Post saves Rayo. Alexis. It's met back in September in Barcelona's 4-0 win. Pedro so close here.
Kevin, his first touch is brilliant. Great ball from Iniesta. Have a look. Look at full pace, Pedro, and outside of his left foot takes a touch, another touch, and then bang off the inside of the post. Looking really sharp.
Not yet at his peak. Ruben not troubled by the follow-up shot.
Yep. Dani Alves, right foot. I think he fancied it, but Messi fancied it more, and he's hit that with the outside of his right foot off target. He's another one's got a goal this season. All the outfield players have scored in this Barcelona side. Every one of them have scored. The only person who hasn't scored in the Barcelona team is the goalkeeper Victor Valdez. Not too often.
Oh, tremendous pass from Iniesta. It's Alexis Sanchez. Messi free at the far post. Can't get there.
I don't think he needs to pass it, Kevin. I think he could have scored himself, and he was looking for Messi. What a run, what a ball. Have a look at this. Andres Iniesta, right foot through the channel. He's definitely onside. And he's looking, I think he needs to just stick it in himself. And he's looking to place it for Messi. He could have played that with the outside of his right foot into the far corner, Kevin. It wouldn't have been a problem. Well, look at Tata. He's not happy. He knows.
A bit of possession in the Barcelona half now. This is Roshina. Oh, mistake by Puyol. De Valdez hasn't got it away yet. Falque drives it in. And it spins out for the corner. And just for a second or two there, Barcelona were in trouble.
Well, they were in trouble because they can be sloppy at times at the back, and they've been caught out. There's a misplaced header from Puyol. Now one good save from Victor Valdez, and then this great save. It is a great save once again from Falque, who's had a couple of cracks at goal.
Messi finds a gap, produces a good save. Elastic stop there from Ruben. Sure whether it was going in, the replay will tell us, but Ruben felt he had to get a hand on this.
It's a good height from, but it's on his right foot. Shapes to go left, comes right, bang.
Oh, it's going in.
That's going in.
All right.
It's a good strike with his right foot, and the keeper actually makes a very good save.
Ruben, when he was just 20 years old. This is Messi. It's delightful from Lionel Messi. Oh, he tried to go through the legs. But why not?
He's got that cheeky smile on his face. He's having fun. Really enjoying his football again. Look at this balance. Fantastic. Dribbling. And again. And then he tries, as you say, Kevin, to stick it through his legs.
Oh, he's got it back. It's a horrible possession given away by Rayo. And here's Messi! And there it is! History made by Lionel Messi. Joins Telmo Zarra on 336 goals. Equal now best in all-time goal scoring in Spanish history. And also at the same time draws level with Alfredo Di Stefano, the Real Madrid legend, on 227 league goals.
He is a phenomenal, there's no doubt about it. And if you want to get somebody in a one-on-one situation, well done, Cesc Fabregas. He's anticipated, wanted, and he passes early to Messi. He's onside, chance to get his head up. Keeper's come out, and he's thought, I'm going to chip you, and he sticks it over the top of Ruben. And this is nonchalant. It's so casual. But it's what he does best, Kevin. You put him in one-on-one situations, he's just fantastic. Wonderful play from Cesc Fabregas, and what a finish from Lionel Messi. Is there anybody better? I don't think so.
But if he stays fit, Jerry, and he stays with Barcelona, goodness knows how many is he going to end up on?
Well, if he's got 300 odd now, he's going to get 500, 600. How many? We don't know. He just is a law to himself.
People see what I used to play when I was at Old Boys.
It's not quite the same in Barcelona, right?
Changes and rest some of the players. And then they're waiting on it, and it's on now. The break's on the right.
And here he is in space. It's Alexis Sanchez. No mistake. And Barcelona heading back to the top of the table again.
Isn't it so simple, though, Kevin? You can see it. We're all looking at it. Messi gets the ball. He sees the run of Alexis. There's no defenders. It just has to be a good ball. And he certainly gives it. Look at the pass. First touch, sets it up, and then bottom right-hand corner. No chance for the goalkeeper. Ruben has a great finish. And Messi turns provider. That's what he's done in the last 4 or 5 games. If he's not scoring goals, Messi's providing goals. That's a great finish from Alexis. Puts him on 16 goals alongside Pedro. 14 in the league and 2 in the Copa del Rey.
This is Larrabee. Oh, and a good save. Fingertips from Valdez.
Well, he doesn't have lots to do, but when he's called upon, he's always alert. Larrabee does really well here. Fights for possession, gets himself into position, left foot curls it, and a fingertip save from Victor Valdez. Might have been creeping inside the post.
I think it was Fabregas. Iniesta, it's brilliant. It says Fabregas. Oh, Barcelona. Just magnificent. Pedro, the goal scorer. A real team goal. And you look open-mouthed, and you just think, does it get any better than that?
Well, I said earlier in the first half, silky soccer, Kevin. This is the goal of the game for me. It's a total team goal, and Cesc Fabregas could have scored it. Iniesta, this clever little back flick from Andres Iniesta on the 1-2, Kevin, which sets it up. And I would actually try and get Iniesta off and save him for the Manchester City game. He's that important. There's the 1-2. Iniesta, lovely little left-footed back flick, and he could have scored. Was he a wee bit in front there as well? Let's have a look. Not sure. Or was he level? But certainly he could have scored, Cesc Fabregas, and he sets it up on the plate. Easy tapping for Pedro. And a brilliant, brilliant team goal. It doesn't get any better than that, and that is the icing on the cake for me. What a season Cesc Fabregas is. A different game, and there's a lot of Spanish in the team. Here's a chance, Messi.
Take it on himself. And miss with a target, an inviting one. And a pass on for Neymar, which he didn't use.
He fancied it, it was on his left foot. Andres Iniesta finds him. First touch is brilliant. Outside, and he's looking to curl it in the top corner. And by his standards, he will be very disappointed. The ball just sits up slightly. They know first touch is what let him down. But look at this, an opening again.
It's Dani Alves. Well, they're getting horribly exposed in that left-back area now.
I should have done better. Dani Alves should have hit the target. Great run. And if you're going to miss it, Danny, you miss it at the far post, so he's not too far away. Super pass. First touch is good, then hit the target. That's good foot wide of the far post.
Alexis. And Messi!
Oh.
And there, an historic goal for Lionel Messi. Now out on his own as the all-time record goal scorer in Spanish football history. He eclipses the legendary Athletic Bilbao centre-forward Telmo Zarra. 337 goals in 406 games. No one does it better than the great Lionel Messi.
There's some goal, Kevin. Again, the passing, the movement is brilliant. Alexis looked so good going forward. Another chance, Kevin.
He's through, he's onside here. Alexis Sanchez, Fabregas, and Zé Castro prevents goal number 6.
Says can't believe it, neither can I. Brilliant piece of play. Super pass initially from Cesc to find Alexis. Quality ball. Alexis could have shot himself. He's cut back inside, teed it up, and wonderful.
Ruben Rochina.
Oh, that's a good strike from Rochina. Long way out. Victor Valdez, very alert, Kevin. Good goalkeeper. Have a look. Wonderful strike. And that's zipping inside the bottom right-hand corner. And there's the goalkeeper doing what he does best.
Continues his momentum again, Gerard Piqué. Neymar to Iniesta. Teo into the path here of Adriano. Piqué with arms raised at the far post.
Hey, sorry there, you can see he's trying to cut it back and try to wrap his left foot round it. Lovely football again. The build-up was excellent. Just the final ball from Adriano, which all that let them down. Not to be admired. Lovely little back heel from Neymar. And there's Teo's pass for Adriano. And he's looking to curl it.
Neymar glides past the first challenge and then goes for goal. And what a goal! He's back. Barcelona are back to their best. And Rayo Vallecano have been hit for 6. That was magnificent.
A sub-strike, wasn't it, Kevin? No. Do you know what he did wrong in the last 2 attacks when he thought about hitting it and he didn't take the chance? Well, he hasn't thought too much about it this time. He's just got forward and thought, I've got a chance to hit the target from 25 yards and I'm going to hit it. And it's an absolute screamer from Neymar. And again, coming off the bench after being out injured, that's the sort of thing you want as a coach. That will lift the squad no end, and it'll lift Neymar no end. Look at this. Halfway line, running with the ball, rides one challenge, gets his head up now. It's a long way out, but what a finish. My goodness. That's some strike. Right foot, top corner. No chance for Ruben. That's the most spectacular goal of the game so far for me. An absolute screamer. And 6-0, and Neymar is back. He's his 12th goal of the season, Kevin.
I think he knew for the moment it sweetly left his right boot that that was heading into the back of the net. It's been a frustrating.
But this is what he does well. He rides the first challenge from Sal, and he keeps going, and then all he's got in his head then, Kevin, is I'm going to hit this. And it's some strike. Some spectacular strike that is. Good 25 yards.
Quite a celebration as well. Might see it.
Kevin, you think of the goal he's just scored, and he won't be starting in the Champions League after that fantastic goal.
Well, it's been a privilege to watch Barcelona at their best.